What's up, family? Just wanted to touch base. It's Tuesday. I didn't get a chance to make any content yesterday. I've been slammed. It's kind of overflowing into today. But I just wanted to reach out and say I love you guys. Thanks for the feedback on my last video. I was surprised and thankful, that I got good feedback. I know that, once you start talking about politics and things like that it can get a little touchy, and it wasn't my intent to cause any tension or anything like that. I just felt like I needed to say something, seeing so much of it, and obviously having my unique perspective, which everybody has their own perspective on things that are happening, and just because I think a little bit differently doesn't mean you're necessarily right or wrong, and neither am I. I think there's some things obviously that we can't get behind, and there's some things that we need to evaluate and look at what we're aligning ourselves with. As I said in my video, we need to put God first, and I believe wholeheartedly if we incorporated God into our lives more, then I don't think you would see a lot of the stuff that's going on in the country and in specific communities. We are so divided right now, especially. It's just kind of interesting to me too that around election time it seems to be so predictable, that there's so much division. This go around, it's specific, and there's some nasty things that have gone on that need to be addressed and dealt with. And I don't want to get too political. I just want to thank everybody for the feedback, and even those that had some different perspective. I mean, that's part of this whole thing, and this why I'm doing this is to be able to share views and share ideas so that we can come together, because there are things that have shaped our lives. There's our upbringing, the communities we've grown up in, the experiences we've had as children, as adults. There's a lot that goes into shaping our worldview, and so even though I have my perspective, I try really hard not to push it too hard, because I realize that there's things that I can't speak on necessarily from a position of understanding personally. I mean, I can look at things and I can analyze things and understand things quite well, I believe, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna know the full impact that it has on people, and so I'm trying really hard to understand that and be aware and be respectful, to people, because if we're just pushing our views all the time, then we're not really listening. I think that we need to listen and hear more than we speak, and then you can truly start to understand where people are coming from. If you're just waiting for someone to get done talking so that you can push your point of view, then there's not going to be any progress there. I really truly believe and want unity, and I want communities to be able to work together, and we really need to be able to have honest conversations. We need to be able to sit down and have those conversations that are tough to have, and it's hard to say, or it's hard to do, but try to set aside the emotion to some degree so that we can try to help each other understand, how we're looking at things, and how we can make progress. So yeah, that's my perspective. As I said, I don't want to get back into any political stuff. I'm going to stay away from that for the most part, unless people ask me. I'll gladly share how I look at things and what I believe, and you can take it or leave it, and I do the same. There's a lot of stuff I don't comment on, or I don't talk about, because I know the audience that I'm dealing with, for the most part, at that moment in time, probably don't want to hear what I have to say. So that's okay. That's fine. There's a lot of change that happens, and people want change, but people don't want to change. And I've worked really hard to change over the last couple years and be better for my family and better for everybody that I come in contact with. And I still fall short, obviously. I get caught up in my emotion too sometimes, and allow it to guide me and steer me, and it's not a good situation, and I catch myself and have to redirect and hold myself accountable. So I think if we all do that and hold ourselves accountable, and just try to share, spread love and be supportive, and just share positivity. Try to be positive even in the difficult times. Of course things need to be addressed, and we need to talk about some things and change some things, as I said, but we need to be sharing more love and positivity than anything else. That needs to be in the forefront. So that said, I'll let you guys go. I gotta get to work. I'm at my destination, and got a lot ahead of me. So yeah, as I said, I just wanted to reach out, thank everybody, and if you guys have anything to share or anything to add, or want to create some dialogue so that we can better understand each other, by all means, comment on this video on my YouTube channel, or I'll share this to my Facebook as well. And if you catch this on Facebook, share it with your friends. I think it's important, that we have open dialogue and help each other to understand each other. So love you. God bless. Have a beautiful day.